Here we go, episode
Yes.
53 of the Hibs Ramble. A very special live episode, a live watch-along of the second leg of the whatever round it is, UEFA Conference League playoff. Me and Liam, unfortunately, here in the gaff. I think Sean's on some sort of dinner. Oh, it's his sister's birthday, actually.
His
So
sister's
happy birthday,
birthday.
Meg. Yeah, happy birthday, Megan. And Mark is the most boring one because he's actually in Luzern. Not
Imagine being that committed. Embarrassing.
Yeah, we are not jealous, bitter at all. We'll be here for the next couple of hours.
Chewing your lug off.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I can get the game on my telly because...
Well, I've got mine here anyway, actually.
Yeah, so... well, sorry, Harvey, we cannot say where you can find it on the dodgy Fire Stick. I do believe
Actually, I'll put the link.
There is a UEFA 4 channel somewhere that might exist.
But we don't know anything about that because
we've got the official stream.
We don't know anything about it.
Because what we didn't want was to be 30 seconds behind each other and then something happens. So I'm trying to wait. I'm waiting to see if when the stream goes live, if I can just Chromecast it to my telly.
You should be able to.
Which I'm hoping I can, but if you search for something called UEFA 4, there might be something in there for you. So I'm led to believe. What do you make? What do you make of the team?
I think it's a strong team, very strong team. It probably would have been the team that I would have went for if I was to make any changes. I'd maybe take Campbell out and put Lafondra in because I like that partnership of Venti and Lafondra, but you can't really complain when it's boiling you on either side of a £700,000 signing, So so I think it's a strong team. We're obviously not going there to defend our lead straight off the bat. We're going there to add to it, which is good. So we're obviously, being like sharks, we're being aggressive. We're going to go around and bite things, which is completely ideal.
Yeah, let's just be brutally honest as well that I will never, ever probably go against Lee Johnson, ever. Only because of that quote. Ever since that quote has came into my life, it has almost become my reason for being. It is just like thinking about a shark on a Sunday night, thinking, oh, it's Monday the morning. And then somebody just goes to him, nah, you're a shark. Just
go around and bite things.
Just go and bite things and be aggressive. So it's
I can't believe you actually said that.
My only reservation with the team is changing for the system that got us a win last week.
Yeah.
Going with the 4-4-2 was sort of came out of nowhere for Johnson.
Well, here, I think you can Chromecast it, by the way, Craig. It's just started on my screen here. And there's a wee Chromecast button.
Beautiful.
Oh, look. We've got a celebrity in the chat. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Martin Corrigan.
Oh, Mr. Corrigan. Wait, so how come
Martin is watching our stream,
but Sean can't be on the stream?
Something fishy going on there, I think. Something fishy going on there.
That's peculiar.
Billy Stirling, I see mountains. I am a mountain. I am the sea.
There we go, through the telly.
This is weird because we've never done a live before, have we? So
no, I've done it a couple of times for the state of Scottish football stuff.
What is your favourite tea?
I had fish finger sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. By the way, can I beat that?
Yeah, a couple of fish finger
from Melbourne. Alan Macaroni. Oh, hello from Straighton, Edinburgh.
Hello from South Gyle. I'm surprised a lot of them have got in. So many of them must be absolutely cabbaged, eh?
Oh, aye.
Like if you see the videos earlier, the amount of folks that are just Yeah, imagine having a set of fans in your city all day and doing nothing about it. Wouldn't be us.
Well, apparently the police were shooting tear gas and all that at Hibs fans.
Oh, were they?
There we go. Check those Alps. We've moved on from the Alps at the moment. Now I'm looking at the stadium.
Yeah, we're probably going to be discussing with each other what minute we're on to make sure that we're going back to like the lockdown days when we used to kind of sit in the group chat. Right, I've kicked off. I've kicked off. So
well,
we want to get everything
probably
mixed up.
Because me and you are watching it on the same website, you might be a wee bit behind if you're Chromecasting it. That's something.
Yeah.
Good night to Billy's twins.
Your twins, good night for me and Liam, mate. Get to your
Billy,
bites.
did Nucka come back from running about with our scants off in Dundee? Douglas Armstrong, hello from Toulouse. Well, I hope we don't to lose tonight. Hopefully to win.
Going to lose tonight, and that's not Hibernian.
To lose. Harvey Scott, I want top tier commentary today, lads. We actually spoke about this.
For one, that says commentary. So if you want to spell it correctly, we'll certainly address it. I hope for his own sake that Gav Dick's at the game, because if he's no, and he's putting comments in here, then I'm going to have an absolutely horrendous night, regardless of whether Hibs win, lose or draw.
This is true. I mean, we could probably have a go at commentary, but we butchered it. I don't know any of the Luzern players' names.
I'm quite. Obviously, football manager comes in handy for these sort of things. And Derek Ray on FIFA for the pronunciations as well.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Anderson. Costa del Broxburn. How's the weather in Broxburn today, John? Let us know. And also, would you all let us know what you had for your tea? Because we are really
technically it is a podcast, so we do need to know what people had for their tea. What did you have?
I've not had my tea yet.
Oh.
Not had it. I've got like chicken strippers that I'm going to put in the air fryer.
Nice. Well, we'll probably take a wee. Thanks, Harvey. That's better. Yeah, we could do some commentary. Let us know if you've actually got a stream for the game as well.
Yeah, if you've got the game up on a screen or you're watching it wherever, when it kicks off, let us know what minute you're on so that we're all kind of aligned. Anyway, I want to find out from the listeners and the watchers, what are your opinions on the lineup, folks? Because we just spoke about it a couple of minutes ago. We thought it was very attacking, but we would like to know what you think.
We do need to be. I think the big takeaway for the weekend is that we need to be creating chances for Dylan Vente. There's no point spending 700k on a player if you see for Sunday, if we're not, I know only played the first half, but he never got a sniff in the first half.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't even watch the game. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I eventually got it. It was jumping horrific, but if you're spending 700 grand on a striker, you need to be creating a system that's designed to get him chances in the box.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got the players in the tunnel now, Craig. Have you?
Yeah, I've literally just went to that, so I'm probably about a couple of seconds behind you.
I've got the quality looks really good on my screen.
Oh wait, I've just skipped it forward a bit. See
John
if you
Anderson,
press...
sunny and windy. We've also got.
There's Babs. See him there. See if we can spot anybody else. Looking for Mark. Mark's phone's dead, so we don't even know if he's made it into the ground or not.
Probably not. Douglas Armstrong, lineup looks fairly attacking. Hopefully Vente's up to speed. And look at this, their main stand attendance is worse than ours. Heineken for tea so far.
Do you know what the only good thing about tonight is? That
what?
Because Hearts are playing at Tynecastle, we'll not have any weirdos coming in and trying to be smart.
I don't know about that. Like I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, I seen that new third top in person the other night.
That's great, eh?
2 words, I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, same with this one. Like I don't, like see this, right? This is good. See that, the whole Bevy thing. The Bevy thing's just horrific.
I
I don't like the
mind the
Bevy
Bevy
thing.
sponsor. I don't mind it.
Nah, I don't like it. When you look at the kids' kits and you see the ones with utility on it, and the fact that my laddie's kit's peeling away already, that I've not brought up at least 100 times.
No, that's your kind of bugbear about that.
Yeah,
Harvey
we do have
reckons
to
that
say
the
as well.
lineup isn't defensive enough. We were just talking about this. I'm quite
Mhm.
happy that it's not defensive, though, to be honest with you.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they're going to have to come out and try and get a goal. And by going as attacking as we have, that's designed, I feel, to get players forward and get players in the box.
On the break,
yeah. Also for clarity as well, me and Liam have got young kids in the house who are either in their bed or going to bed for school tomorrow. So if we score, there won't be any exuberance.
It's going to be a very silent.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm going to do if we score. But maybe not as bad as that. Makes me knackered.
One thing can we also bring up as well?
Was in the box.
How bad is the font for the player names on the strips this year?
Yeah, that's not Hibs' fault though.
Yeah, no, it's just a general point. It's just very.
I don't understand. See, like in the last 3 or 4 years, we've had 3 now different name sets. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Third one is probably the best of the 3, but the blue keeper shirt is class. I don't think Hibs should ever be wearing blue.
I think it's like a baby blue, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not a fan. That's the team's walking out now for me. I'm not. You're having to breath after that. Jeez,
yeah, we'll probably take a wee 5-10 minutes at half time to get ourselves something to eat.
Look at the streamers.
Go to the toilet and that.
Get a beer.
Yeah, well, I'm on the hard stuff. We've not seen the last of Jashari, by the way. Was he not in Aladdin?
You're on the hard stuff. What are you drinking? I did you
can see it because no, I just like it. No, I just like it.
I had one the other day actually. Like it was.
I wonder what Ellie's record's like against him if he's played there for St. Gallen.
I suppose, yeah. Oh, look at him. He's looking sharp. He's definitely told them to be sharks. 100%. He's told them to be sharks. Right. I'm looking forward to this. Have you got any sound on your telly?
No, I've turned mine
down. Here's Mark. Here's Mark front and centre. Did you see him?
Oh, so it is, eh? Oh, he's looking big. Oh, I never got a photo of that. Oh. Okay.
I don't know if you can rewind or anything.
Marco's looking big.
Loving the dark shorts. I think it looks great. I think the whole strip looks really good. Like I've never seen Hibs wear a beige kit before.
It doesn't really look. See, when you see it in person, it doesn't really look like that beige though. It's maybe like a.
I was going to say I've got it in the wardrobe, but I don't. It's hanging up on the. Oh, they've not got that wee number 11 starting tonight.
He's on the bench. They've got a pedo at right wing. 11 and 99 are on the bench. Did you say that in your head? Because I did.
When inspiration comes in boxes, ceramic tile warehouse. Cheers, Fredo Gumbo.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that when you see it written down, you have to sing it in your head.
It was in my head rent free.
Not as rent-free as aggressive sharks, I'll tell you that for sure.
Come on, Addis!
Right, I think that's me. Right, I've just kicked off.
Yeah, I kicked off. I'm now at 10 seconds now.
I'm at 7, so I'm 3 seconds behind you.
Right, okay. I'll subdue my excitement for 3 seconds.
I don't know why it's done that though. Does that look like Campbell's just sitting in behind Dylan Venti?
Maybe. This American commentator has pronounced Yuan's name right more than the BBC did last week. I've got a funny feeling that there's like a agenda against El Yuan and people.
His name's Yuan. I don't know why Barry is the only person that calls him Johan.
Douglas Armstrong seems to be synced up with us.
Good.
Oh.
Penalty.
Oh. Nah, he's given it all away.
One thing we can't do is turn the camera around or point in the direction of where the game could be available. The only place we can say is the Solid Sport website.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat again. It's €9. It's not expensive, but I'll show on the chat here. I wonder if I can just get a little bit. Can you hear that?
No.
That's fine then. Actually, not. I'm just going to turn. Oh no, it's American commentary. Gonna put the goal in your fucking goal hole.
Any chance of you taking a solid PK?
I tell you what, that's one of them you've seen them given. You've seen them given. Did you know that their manager is was the first professional player from Liechtenstein?
Yeah, 125 caps, I think it was.
Looks like we've started brightly anyway, started promising. I just hope we can keep it up. It's going to be difficult.
No, I know.
I think it's been roasting over there as well, so hopefully it's not too hot at the moment. I'd ask Mark, but he's I don't even think he'll be able to see his phone, never mind reply to us. Been on the baby since like 9 o'clock this morning. I don't know. This is... Oh, Christ, here we go. Here we go.
Goal kick.
Billy still in USA. Is that a goal kick or is he giving a corner?
I think it's a goal kick.
It looked like it should have been.
To be fair, they're while I didn't think it wasn't necessarily a 3-1 game to us, like they're still they're still decent.
John Anderson.
Kick on.
It's not come through on my...
I know they have.
Oh, have they? Get in there.
Surely not after 5 minutes.
Not even that. Excelente. If you're just joining us, we have got a couple of questions for you. First question is, what did you have for your tea? Second question is, let us know where you're watching from. 87 of you is in at the moment. That's class. I really wish I was there though. It looked absolutely unreal. Matty Jack must have been in 100,000 photos.
And more importantly, Heart of Midlothian 0, Rosenborg 1.
Sha la 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 la.
I tell you what, that for us to be, so we'll be at home against Aston Villa next Thursday.
Whoa! You're getting a wee bit.
If it stays the way it does, I think the way permutations are if we go through and Hearts go through, their home game takes precedent. So
Because
we
they're
would
seeded.
be, we would be in Birmingham next week. But if we go through and they don't, we're home next week.
Right. Rosenborg. I've got Hearts up here as well. Oh, fucking hell. They're getting absolutely pounded. Yes, here we go. Kevin Wilson. Welcome to the stream, my pal. Sausages and wedges for tea. What kind of sausages were they? What kind of wedges were they? What kind of sauce did you have? These are all questions that you need to be giving us in context, Kev. Should be 2-0 Rosenborg. They've just had a really, really good chance that they've put wide. Got the game on my phone here. Incredible stuff. And there's no VAR in this round, is there? For any team?
No,
right?
Next round that comes in, I think.
So, is the next round... Well,
the next round's if we beat Villa, we're in the group stages.
Yeah, I know that. But is the next round, will we hear the
I hope so. I hope so.
Mini Moo, come on the high bees. Absolutely. Absolutely. OJC, I'm a big Hibs fan. So are we, mate. Hope that you're enjoying the game so far. Look at this, though. Look at this, though, Craig. That's caviar. Caviar.
Would you expect any less for...
That's it. Curry from me, Alistair Turnbull. What a boy.
Ali is a connoisseur of fine merchandise and fine food.
Did you have the sticky jasmine rice as well? Oh, here's a chance. Boyle making a nuisance of himself doing that right-hand side. I just hope that
that's a foul. Well done, Boyle.
Yeah, do you think this ref will be maybe a little bit... I don't... See, looking back on reflection, I don't think the ref was that bad last week. He let a lot go, but... Like, he was
challenged for the big... was it the big number 99 on Lewis Miller?
That was brutal, aye.
That was a bad one.
Liam Ramsey, can you see Hearts getting goals? Well, I hope they don't. They've got a chance here. Oh, they've hit the post. They've hit the post.
So Hearts are now in the same situation as what Luzern are with us, aren't they?
Yeah. Come on. Good ball, Joe.
Oh, so he's not even taking it from me yet.
Oh. Here we go. Pork and beef sausages with some gravy. I'll tell you what, that's solid for a Thursday night, Craig.
Well, that is a pre-weekend tea.
Chili chicken and rice from the Chinese on a Thursday that's the stuff of dreams. That is absolute stuff of dreams.
What's wrong with Campbell's? What's Campbell got on his arm?
I don't know. See, I thought, is it maybe like a diabetes thing? Kind of thing that you get for your blood sugar. Stick it in your arm, you can scan your phone on it and that. I thought maybe it was that. Big Dougie Armstrong. I've got a mixed Chinese snacks assortment to chuck in the oven. Some spicy chili dip to go with it. We need specifics, Dougie. Specifics. Macaroni, the Greg's from Greece. The ref is from Greece. What's your take on spag bol, Craig?
You know me, mate. I hate onions and mushrooms.
I know, but you didn't have to have onions and mushrooms in it.
Yeah, I know. When my significant other makes mine, she makes it like with a perfect amount of, what is it, passata? I think it is.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! Come on, get him there! Fucking brilliant, man. Woo!
See, that's pish, because I seen you do it before I seen it on my telly.
I'm sorry, but it was a zinger.
I think it took a big deflection.
Get in there, man.
That's why we brought Ellie Yuan in on a permanent deal.
What a goal, by the way. Did it take a deflection?
It must have. That loop.
Aye, I think it did. Just a slight one. Oh, listen,
imagine the limbs over there, man.
Oh, look at all the wee fucking sad faces behind the goals. Oh, look at us with the Swiss Ultras. Get in it. Come on.
What, did they go there via Munich?
Yeah, probably. Let's have a wee look at the the comments here. Liam Ramsey, chicken bacon and leek pie. Mrs. First attempt. Was it any good, Liam? That's what we want to know. David Jameson, no onions in this bad boy. I want the Hibs.
Luzern tonight will be absolutely incredible, man.
Billy Sterling, yes. Henny, sorry. Hello from Kirkcaldy. Haggis and pepperoni pizza and chips here. By the way,
that's a good shout.
That Hearts have scored 1-1 with Hearts. I got it on my flash score before it's come up on iPlayer on my phone. That's annoying. Huge deflection, says Diggy.
What, for Hearts goal or for Yuan's goal?
For us, I would imagine. Hearts goal just coming up now. Shanklin round the back of the defence. Good finish, but horrible defending. Hearts still got it all to do, to be fair. Decent pie attempt from your missus, Liam. Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. We don't like to see Ramblers going hungry with shite teas. That's the last thing we want to see.
Nah, we're not an advocate of shite teas.
Nah, we're absolutely not. I tell you what, Craig, I'm knackered from that wee celebration, and I don't think my daughter woke up. So, even better. That is stinking defending from Rosenborg. It's a nothing ball up the park.
See what's weird as well? I always mind them being like quite a big, not a big European team, but they were always like sort of there or thereabouts in the Champions League when I was growing up.
Yeah, no, well, they played Celtic a few times, didn't they? Looks like a trip up north for the Villa boys. Here's hoping. Dougie Armstrong, Chinese assortment going in the oven now. Things you'll love to see.
Imagine the manager being like, right, 3-1 down, get an early goal, we're back in it, they'll crumble, bang, Hibs go up and score.
Get in there, fucking get in there, man.
I'm going to have to work out by hook or by crook how I can get into Birmingham.
Yeah, me too. Harvey Scott is swearing aloud. Absolutely. You can swear as much as you want here. Let's go book ourselves a place in Birmingham.
To be fair, through my work, I do have the option of working for a Birmingham office. So,
well, why not do that then?
Because then I wouldn't get back to Edinburgh until like 10:30 on the Friday night.
So fuck. David White, Villa Park will be buzzing. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Well, we'll be there. Don't you worry about that. It'll be really exciting actually. If we get there. I don't want to count my chickens too early. We're still in the third quarter of this tie, Craig. Chance here for Luzern. Ball out, wide left.
Liam, fucking shut up, man.
What?
Just, I'm behind, so let me watch it and then we'll react to it after it happens. Otherwise,
look at this, across the pond, sports talk. Ola Hybees from a Green Machine Luva from Canada. I can't believe we've branched out across the pond. And now we're at 100 plus viewers, Craig. Who'd have thought, eh?
That's what to expect when the Leaf 7 gear is shown on Pakistani regional TV.
Yeah, absolutely. We are international. You can imagine being there. That would have been class, eh? Class limbs.
Yeah, that'd be absolute limbs. I don't know. Did the Block 7 boys go over? Oh, what a save! Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake.
I
That's
don't know.
poor. That's poor defending.
We're just back in the way. We're just back where we were at the game started.
Right, who scored there?
Paul Hanlon's played the winger just on side, I think. It's a good save for Marshall too. Oh, who's marking the boy in the middle of the box?
1-1.
Yeah, who's marking him in the middle of the box? That's
Hanlon's. It's just a bit of a scramble, isn't it?
Hanlon's just retreated to the goal line.
Yeah, let's catch up on these comments, will we?
Which you'd kind of expect.
Should the Ramble hat go on for extra luck? Haley, that is a nonsense question. Of course it should. Should always be on. Actually, I'll go and put mine on. Come on, Abbies. Where's the Lee Southern logo? There it is. Dougie Armstrong, how the hell do they have so many ultras? Impressive. Yeah, it is kind of impressive, but if you look at the rest of their stadium, it's empty as fuck, so that's probably just where everybody sits.
I wonder if they're the Hibs of Switzerland.
Well, where did they finish last year? 4th?
I think so. Decent looking stadium, but sometimes not as full as it.
It does look like quite a nice stadium as well, eh? Yeah, we'll catch up on his comments. I've not been very good at keeping up with the comments. Sweet jerseys. I still have old Hibs jerseys from a long time back. Well, keep a hold of them because they could be very, very valuable one day. Would you even turn up to Villa if you've not got a ticket? Would you turn up if you didn't have a ticket, Craig? Oh, you're probably not going anyway, are you? You're muted, Craig. You'll need to unmute yourself, son. You're back, are you?
Yeah, I'm back.
Dougie Armstrong, I'll be in Japan for the next 2 weeks. Gutted. Probably miss both matches against Villa. I don't know how you can be gutted about going to Japan for 2 weeks. That sounds class.
Is old Dougie Sean's alien?
I don't know, probably. If you speak to Sean about going to Japan, I'm sure he'll give you some tips if you've not been before.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go to Birmingham in style. Well, why don't we get like a party bus or something?
Yeah,
sounds like a fun time.
There, I think.
There's some funny comments here, man.
Who's your English team?
You what?
I just see a comment about who your English team is.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Who's your English team? Mine's Liverpool. Forest is my English team. My old man liked Forest from back when you had Brian Clough as manager and stuff. So I've always just kind of taken a shine at the Forest, been to a few games and stuff. I wouldn't say I'm a supporter. No, I keep an eye out for the results. I quite like Liverpool. There's a few teams in England that I don't mind, but I would say Forest are my favourite. What about you, Craig?
The top Spurs for me.
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Yeah, whenever I was wee, I just remember seeing Jurgen Klinsmann doing the dive.
What, the Liverpool manager?
The Liverpool manager, right? When he played for Tottenham. And then one of my favourite players was Teddy Sheringham. and I just stuck to there. And my granddad was a big Arsenal fan, so just something to rile him.
Fair enough.
Definitely worked in my favour though, going for Tottenham over Arsenal.
Aye, clearly,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking all right, they're moving the ball well.
I've only ever seen Tottenham in person once, and it was when they scudded Hearts 5-0 at Tynecastle. So
Were you in the home end? Or did you manage to get the pick in the end?
I was slap bang in the middle of the Gorgie. Somehow managed to sit around folk that I've known for like years.
They look like their corners open pretty easily here.
Could that have been a handball?
Nah, surely not. His arm was right into his side.
I suppose.
Even if there was VR, I don't think he would have given that. Right, some more comments. Keeping the faith, we can do it. Of course we can. Of course we can, Rob. We beat them. We fucking scudded them, to be fair, in the first leg. So if we can't get through, even now that we've scored, then it'd be a bit of a disaster. But listen,
good challenge.
We've seen Hibs chuck it away before.
Yeah.
The injury here to Campbell, I think. Is that Josh Campbell that's down?
Yeah.
It's difficult because I've not got the sound on, so if I'm not looking for a split second, then I'll miss something. Brilliant from Lewis Miller.
Yeah, that was a great challenge.
Ooh, that's naughty. That's naughty, by the way.
How's the linesman not seen that? He's standing looking right at it.
Harvey Scott, I felt good shitting bricks now. Well, Harvey, you've been a Hibs fan for a long time, so you should know the drill by now, son.
Yeah.
Come on, Joey. Get a good ball in, son.
Oh.
All right, so you are pretty far behind me then.
Oh, what I might, do you know what I might do? Are you Chromecasting or are you just streaming for your laptop?
No, I'm just streaming it from my laptop.
See, that's what the issue is.
I thought that might be the case, but it's all right. I just need to kind of compose myself. Haley says 2 European games in, and my first game of the season is Wraith. That's
same as me, actually. That's the same as me. I've not actually been able to get to Easter Road yet.
I went for the St Mirren game and the 2 home European ties. David Jameson, where is Sean?
Fully paid up, but I've not. We don't actually know where Sean is because it seems as if his old man's in here.
Well, his old man wasn't here for a wee while, but we need to find out. We need to pinpoint where Sean is. I think he's at his sister's birthday. So if he is, and that's not a lie, then fair enough. But if he is lying, then there'll be some repercussions to come later. We'll go and burn one of his Grandpa's 8 shirts or something.
We'll get stuck in about his Pokemon card collection.
Bro, I want to see the game. Well, I will share the link again. We can't show any of the game, of course, but
yeah, because we will be copyright struck.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We want to be here and watching it with you guys. That's the main thing. What's Dougie saying? Love Venti already. Bit of passion. If he scores tonight, it will seal the deal. Well, if we go through tonight, if you believe what you hear, we'll get about 700 grand before TV money. So it would more or less pay for the Venti deal, which is brilliant.
Probably fancy BT to pick it up as well. Well done, Joe. See, you know how we've had this thing about Joe Newell for a while?
Uh-huh.
Like, do you think it is just these games that just bring that out in him? Like, that he finds it hard to motivate himself for, like, the St Mirrens or Motherwells or whatever?
I don't know if he finds it hard to motivate himself, but I mean, he said it after the game last Thursday. It was like, if you can't get up for this, and like, there's no hope.
That his performance last week was unbelievable.
It's one of the best individual performances I've seen in the Hibs trip.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Hibs, and
across upon
Ajax, and
sports
the
talk,
Whitecaps.
Arsenal, Hibs, Ajax, and the Vancouver Whitecaps. Is that who Johnny Russell played for when he was over?
No, he's at Sporting Kansas. That's the Whitecaps. That's where Ryan Gauld is.
Oh, yeah. Kenny Miller played there as well, did he not? I
think so.
If that's right, across upon sports talk, if Kenny Miller played for the Whitecaps, let us know. Not to be rude, but where did Tottenham finish last season compared to Liverpool, and also who bottled the league? You having that, Craig? I'd be having that.
Well, I'm not asked about Liverpool bottling the league, and I know that Spurs are shite. If I'm a Hibs fan and a Spurs fan, I'm definitely not in it for the glory.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Oh, Elio, that's a fucking hospital ball.
Look at this idiot. How do we see the game, wee man? Well, if you were listening, then you can buy the game. We've commented it multiple times, wee man.
Yep. Colin, get a grip of yourself, mate.
What about this, Craig? What do you think about this?
Probably sitting there in your super dry jammies.
What do you think about that comment?
The thing with Hanlon is he's, I don't know, because last week Hanlon was superb. And I know everybody, the thing is with Paul Hanlon, a lot of people have got an opinion on him that they'll never ever change.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily think that. I do think we do need a Rob Jones style defender, but I wouldn't say it's the expense of Hanlon.
Nah, probably not. I mean, we're probably going to see.
If anything, you'd probably be looking at a replacement right now for Fish, given that he's been at fault for quite a few of our goals since the season started.
Yeah, that's true. Dougie Armstrong, look at this. We love blowing smoke up our own arse, Dougie. Great idea for the watch along, total class, 100 folk watching, onwards and upwards of Ramble. Viva la Ramble. That's what we like to say. And listen, if anyone's going to blow smoke up our arses, I mean, we are
definitely going to be us.
We are more than willing to take it.
Yeah, we're the Hibs Ramble, not the Hibs. We're the Hibs Ramble, not the Hibs Humble. You know what I mean?
No, we are. We just love the praise and attention. That is why we do it. We don't even do it because we like football. We just love the fucking attention.
Yeah.
Simple as. Hey, Craig.
Attention seeking weirdos.
Yep, absolutely. Does anyone know the Heart score? I can tell you right now.
Still 1-1.
It's 1-1 on the night. Rosenborg are 3-2 up on aggregate. It looks like it's been a half-decent game so far. If you want to watch that alongside the Hibs game, it's on iPlayer and on the BBC Scotland channel. So if you want to have that on, it's like a double screen, then pull it up. How much is the Hibs game to buy? The Hibs game was €9.95, so it was about £9.
Yeah, something like that. What channel is it? BBC Scotland that's on?
I think it's on the BBC Scotland channel, but it's definitely on iPlayer because that's what I'm watching on now on my phone.
Turn the volume off.
Who would you say is better, Boyle or Venti?
I think it's too soon to make a judgment on Venti compared to anyone else in the team.
They're different players as well.
Plus, it's like saying who's better, Newell or Fish.
It's like saying who's better, Yaya Toure or Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
Both very good, but good at different things. Here we go. Is the Hibs game available on Amazon Fire Stick? We are not at liberty to say, but I think if you look,
as a famous philosopher once said, if you seek, you shall find.
Yeah, that's true. I would say if you have a look, then you might find it. But in no way, shape, or form are we condoning the illegal streaming of this fixture.
No. No.
So that's all
I don't even know. I don't even know what a fire stick is.
Nah, I've not got one.
No, I actually don't. My telly has it built in.
Look at this. I'm gutted.
Right, that'll be
Shocking turn
the.
of events.
Thanks everybody for watching. That'll be the end of the episode
Need
53.
a contingency sauce. What kind of contingency sauce would go good with a Chinese? Have you got any powder curry sauce that you can make up?
This one really cut it, unless he's got a sweet and sour kicking about anywhere.
Nothing is going to cut it.
No.
Barbecue, maybe, but it need to be a Chinese barbecue.
Would you ever try chippy sauce on a Chinese? If you had a dry Chinese, drink chippy sauce would cover it.
Depends what it was, I suppose, eh?
Chippy sauce.
No, but like depends what the Chinese was.
We'd only really have like a fried rice dish because everyone else would be some sort of wetness to
If
it.
it was like fried rice and chicken balls, I would probably try it. I'd take like a wee bit of rice and a couple of chicken balls and try it, and then put curry sauce on the rest. I feel like if you like pure douse something in chippy sauce, then it's just too vinegary.
I don't like stuff doused. I like it, but I don't like stuff doused in it. Like, see if I get a chippy, I like the chips at the bottom because they've soaked in.
The crispy ones.
Yeah, go on, boiler. Come on, boil.
How on earth is that not a free kick, by the way? That should be a free kick and a red card. That's a fucking joke. Can't find the Hibs game on BBC iPlayer. Well, nightmare. That is because it's not. It's only available through the link. Hibs tweeted it out. I'll pop it back in this chat.
It's the Hearts game that's on iPlayer.
In a wee while, it's a Hearts game that's on iPlayer, which is still 1-1 between them and Rosenborg. 3-2 Rosenborg on aggregate. Zen TV. What's the score? It's currently 1-1. Hibs 4-2 up on aggregate. We've got the score scrolling.
Beverly Johnson telling the fourth official that he's not been aggressive because he's not a shark. Here's another replay. So he's.
Oh no, I don't think that's a foul. I think Boyle's made the most of that.
He's kind of slowed down, hasn't he, and anticipated.
I think he's tried to buy it there. See if he just opens up his legs and takes a big touch. I think he gets there.
Yeah.
We can't keep going on with Hanlon and Stevenson each season. They're past it now. They should be backup players. I think when you look at the players that we've brought in this season, I think the plan probably would have been for Hanlon and Stevenson to move to become less starters and more kind of to supplement.
My response to that is, right, nobody was saying this last week when the two of them were outstanding.
Yeah. I can't believe he's given a free kick for that. That didn't look like a handball to me. Dougie Armstrong, soy sauce. You can't douse Chinese in soy sauce. It's too salty. It's far too salty. Sorry, Daily Scotsman. We're getting an awful lot of comments. I didn't see your comment, but next time you comment, I will highlight it. I'll keep this one on the screen for a couple of minutes before we go back to the other comments. Oof, what a save.
Decent save, that.
That's a good save. Was that too quick for you there, Craig?
No, you were literally just in front. But that looks like Marshall's actually went to catch that, so that's quite concerning.
Who was that on the line? Willie Fish?
Big single fish.
Go on, Ellie.
No, it wasn't actually, is it? Venti, maybe.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well done, mate. Oh.
We're just letting them play, man.
Yeah.
Wait. Right, let's go through. Billy's still in a way. He pulls his arm. He did pull his arm. But I think Boyle made the most of it. Johnsonisms will, in fact, never go old. Craig has said multiple times in the group chat this week that whenever he's been feeling down or angry or anything, he's just thought about the shark quote. And it's cheered him up.
That's incredible, man. It is absolutely incredible.
Here we
But
go.
I can't believe that he actually said that in an interview.
I don't understand why. I need to know the context and why he felt like he had to say that.
Yeah, because it looks like he's saying it pre-game as well.
Fuck knows, man. Ewan, thoughts on the Hibs summer business so far? Go on in, Craig. Let us know.
What, are you wanting a transfer window rating? Or
give us whatever you want. Jesus Christ, that boy's got a long throw, eh?
When you take into consideration this stuff, so we've signed 9 players, right? 2 of them have been keepers. One of them was a player that was already, and sorry, 2 of them were already players that were on loan.
Mm-hmm.
So really you're down to 5. An experienced backup striker, a main number 9 striker to replace Nisbet, and then a midfielder come fullback, as well as probably one of the, like a would you say Levitt?
Yeah.
He wasn't a standout player last season, but he was a highly regarded player. So I still think we're really light in certain areas.
I think we need a couple more. I'd be happy to see.
We still have a severe lack of pace at the top end of the park. Like,
it feels mental saying that,
at,
when you've got Boyle and Yuan on the park. Go on, Ellie. Go on.
Yeah, but that's all we've got. Oh, Josh, I'm looking.
I tell you what, I thought that could have been.
Oh, boys just loved that beer at him.
That could be, Seen him give
That's a foul. Yeah, that is a foul.
Right, let's go through some more.
So sorry, on the summer business, I know it's a different level to us, but when you look at what Celtic and Rangers have done, like the pace that they have available to them, in terms of, if they've got like that Danilo, he goes off. They've got that Sima, who seems absolutely rapid. Celtic have got their changes with Maida and Abada and Haksabanovic and whatnot. Like,
no,
we
but
can
Celtic
still
and
do
Rangers
that.
are in a different league than
Yeah,
Australia.
but we can still do that at a lower level. If ideally you're wanting 2 players for each position.
I think we will see a wide midfielder come in because what's his
I don't think we need I don't think we need a number 10 because I don't think Johnson likes to play a system that suits a number 10. He likes to play.
I'd be happy with our most advanced midfielders being Newell and Levitt because where they play in that sort of in the 8 with a 6 behind them seems to work. Like in that kind of like inverted triangle.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
seems really good. Right, okay, let's go through some more.
Still like another
Armstrong,
central midfielder, I think.
Wasabi,
would you?
On the Chinese? Wasabi on the Chinese?
I hate spicy food.
Plus, wasabi's Japanese.
Yeah, and plus, wasabi is what Mater thinks is pistachio ice cream. So,
Phil Murray Johnson should be getting a look. I don't think he will because of
too early for him.
The fact we signed Wallacott and Boric, and he was meant to be out on loan. So we'll just kind of need to wait and see what happens with the goalie situation because of the injury to Wallacott. I thought he would have been coming in as a new number 1, but it doesn't seem to be that way. Not too sure.
He didn't look. I was going to say he didn't look great. To be fair, he only played like 10 minutes, but I've seen him in Blackpool and he didn't.
You can't really judge goalies off of friendlies, but
I know, but I don't think there's enough about him to be a consistent number 1 for us.
Well, we'll just need to kind of wait and see, because if he feels like he can't trust Marshall and Walcott's back fit, then he's only really got Walcott to pick from, because he's not going to stick Boric in. That's a fucking foul as well, man. This referee is on something, by the way. Liam Ramsey. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Stevenson defensively is up there. Top 5 fullbacks. However, he's not the best going forward, but the best wingers have struggled against him for years. Yeah, I think so. I think he's not the best going forward anymore. He was really good going forward when he was younger. You just kind of need to look back at last Thursday. Their number 11, who's on the bench tonight, had to swap sides because he wasn't getting any change at Miller. And then he swapped sides, probably thinking he was going to get a half-decent run at Lewis Stevenson, and he couldn't get anything from him either. So, I think Lewis Stevenson is a very, very solid option to have. And I wouldn't be opposed at all if he was our starting left-back for the remainder of the season. I'm not going to lie. I think we do need to move on at some point, but I don't think right now we are desperate to move on. I don't think he's I don't want to say I don't think he's that bad, because I don't think he's bad at all. I don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be. He's an easy target. He's an easy scapegoat.
How's Venti been booked for that?
Motivational stuff. Would never think Sharks are aggressive. If you can come up with your own Johnsonisms in the chat, spam Johnsonisms in the chat. That's what we want to see. You can come up with your own while the game's going. We'll rate them out of 10 as you provide them. Jeez, it beeps, man. This will cheer you up, Craig. I don't know how it's not working. Yeah? All you need to do is click the link and then press play. Simple as. Harvey Scott, wasabi's more for sushi. I think it is. I don't think you could really douse a Chinese in wasabi. I don't think you'd really be able to eat it. It'd be far too spicy.
It's more like that's like a paste. Is wasabi not like a paste as well?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not
like
so much of
dousing your Chinese in peanut butter or something, Nutella. I think that's like the consistency of it, is it not?
I think so, aye.
Neil Lennon needs to come back. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that'll be enough of that.
I'd rather have Neil Lennon than Johnson. Oh, not entertaining that.
On these Neil Lennon comments, right? Neil Lennon got out the easiest championship we could have been in given the previous 2 years. Mm-hmm. And it was only the second half of that season. You remember the first half of that season wasn't great.
Yeah, we were brutal.
We beat Rangers away and we beat Hearts at home. But we were in other games we were terrible. It was only that mix of Allen and McLaren that came in that really I know you need to give Lennon credit for that, but the following season he went out and signed Stokes again and signed players like what was his name? What was his name? The big Lithuanian striker.
Matalevičius.
Yeah, signed him. He didn't recruit well that summer whatsoever.
I think
the thing with Lennon as well is he thought he was too smart for his own good. Well done, Boiler.
It was a.
We played Hearts at Tynecastle, and I think it was just after the 5-3 game against Kilmarnock.
Yeah, I think it was second last game of the season or something.
We would have had a real good chance of finishing second, and he changed the setup completely, and we ended up getting beat. So
I think obviously he needs to have credit because we did play really well in the second half of that season, and I did enjoy watching that Neil Lennon Hibs team. But as football fans, it's easy to look back and say we should go back. What's
this fucking linesman all about, by the way?
It's because Neil's getting the stuff thrown at him. But we
No,
can't
he was
be
trying to
looking back to managers, man. Come on, Joe. Good delivery. Go for a pen, maybe. Oh, get the ball over. What a waste of a corner that was.
It's not Book and Boyle for that, is it?
Thoughts on Melkerson out the door from Tyler?
Disappointing. But he's just not. It's not for him up here, I don't think.
Nah, I mean, he's a half decent wee player. That's half time. Hearts 1-1, by the way. He's a half decent player, but I'm not too sure he's got what it takes to be playing at this level, which is a shame because of the fanfare that came when he arrived. What a brilliant bit of football that was. Come on, Josh. We just don't seem to be getting the ball under control enough in the final third, Craig.
That's where Campbell lets himself down a bit, I think, because he's composure on the ball.
Next up, Dougie Armstrong. It's not as though I have a huge choice of contingency. Choices are mayo, ketchup, soy, wasabi, / paprika, or curry spice. It's dire straits. I don't know, like maybe if you and here's the kicker. What if you get some mayo, right? Pop a wee bit of soy sauce in it, and then a wee pinch of wasabi, mix it in, and then you've got like a Chinese, Japanese wasabi mayo, spicy mayo sort of deal. Try that and come back to me and see if it's any good. Kev says Lennon engineered a move to Celtic when we were in 6th place and they cost them 10 in a row. Guys, a bomb scare.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. Emmanuel Ago. When is Joe Walcott coming back? Hopefully his injury is not too bad and he's back sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'm not too sure at the moment. And that's half time. 1-1.
Yep. Good half, good early goal for Eli Yuan. Probably could have done better for their equaliser, but I'd say fairly comfortable, mate. I don't think it's.
I'm pretty happy with that first half, to be honest.
It's not.
It looks like we've been. I think it's been an even game, but we've not looked like very. I don't think we've looked scared or anything at the back. I know they've scored a goal, but
yeah,
I don't think that they've really threatened that much. We've not really threatened that much either. On the other hand, but listen, could have been a lot worse than going in at halftime 1-1. I'll tell you that. Going into the last quarter of the tie, we're looking good. I don't want to say anything just yet, but we are looking good. You got to be happy with it, Craig, surely.
No, I think so. Like we said that. I think we said it last week after the game amongst ourselves that we'll definitely score over there. And like I said in the chat earlier on as well, that'll beat a goal's really been the sort of the kicker for us. Going over there with 2-1, you might think, whereas 3-1 makes it an even bigger mountain for them to climb. And even though they've scored, we scored early on, so we're still
absolutely
we're in the same position that we were 45 minutes ago.
Exactly. So, and probably you can't really ask for an awful lot more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd offered us 1-1 at half-time before the game, probably would have bit your hand off.
Yep. Definitely.
Right.
It's all about getting through.
So we are now at half-time. To fill the 15 minutes, why don't you in the chat ask us some questions and we'll get back to you with our answers. The first one that I can see is Tyler. And he asks, if you could bring one player back from the last 10 years, who would you pick and why? And I feel like it would be cheating to say John McGinn.
I'll take, because he says 10 years and not 10 seasons. 2013 was 10 years ago, so I'd go 2013 version of Lee Griffiths.
I was going to say exactly the same.
That
I was going
2012,
to say exactly the
2013
same.
season, he was fucking unbelievable, man.
He was so good.
Unbelievable.
He was so good.
Yeah.
I think if I could bring one player back from the last 10 years, it'd be Chris Mueller. I love that guy, man. I love that guy.
Awful.
Next up, we've got Benjamin W. He says, a Gers fan here. What on earth are you doing in here, Ben? Hope you go through and beat Villa. Well, I hope so too. But, can't quite see it. But thanks for getting involved, Ben. Really appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, we're coefficient AFC.
Yeah, we are. At the moment, we are. Bar from Hibs, who has the best home strip this year? Not too sure if she's been in the Scottish Premiership, but I will get them up.
I don't mind Livingston's.
I like the Livingston away kit.
Motherwell's ones with a big, massive fucking G4 claims thing just looks awful. And I'm not just saying it because it's theirs as well. The Hearts one looks fucking shit. With those the stupid bricks on the sleeves.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen.
The Celtic one's honking as well with that stupid mosaic pattern.
Right, so the Aberdeen one, I think the Aberdeen one is absolutely shite, to be honest.
Yeah, the gold in it. You shouldn't be wearing gold if you've not won a trophy.
I get it. It's like 120th anniversary, but they didn't wear gold back then, did they? Oh no, they did. Black and gold. Liam, learn to read, you fucking idiot. The away one.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
It's quite small. I quite like that one. That's brutal.
Awful.
That's all right.
All right.
This bit on the in the cuffs and that lets it down. I'm not a big fan of the Adidas without the writing underneath. I just think it looks empty.
Yeah.
And the sponsor's shite as well. This one.
Dundee's all right, actually.
I like the away one from Dundee. This one here. That's quite smart.
Awful.
I like this so much more when I first seen it, but I don't know if it's because I've now seen the away one and the third one.
It looks fucking awful on Mark. I'll say that for a fact.
You what?
It looks awful on Mark because he went a size up.
Yeah, I know. I really love the away kit. I think my favourites go away, third, home. That's how my favourites go for the Hibs ones. But they're not in contention for this question. Kelly, that's brutal. That's really bad.
That screams like Coventry.
You know what it screams? It screams Sunday League amateurs. The away one again is piss poor.
I like that.
See, it's all right, but see if it had like the claw marks in either the top or the bottom instead of both, it'd be better. Like if this bit was just yellow,
yeah,
I think it would look smarter. The away one is really, really cool. I like that.
Looks like it could be one of our goalie kits.
Yeah, this one. Yep, it's a Motherwell kit. Yep, it's a Motherwell kit. No Day Rangers. Ross County.
To be fair, I don't actually think. Go back to the Rangers home one.
You can't really see it that well.
I think for a Rangers kit though, for it being a Rangers kit, it's actually quite a smart Rangers kit.
I don't think it looks like a Rangers strip this season though. That one.
That's all right.
It's all right, I suppose, but they would ruin it with blue shorts. The sponsor's far too big, man. Yeah. Ross County, the home one's all right. The away one is brutal.
That's
quite like the St Johnson home one. I like that. That's shite.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's unreal.
That's St Mirren away is the best strip in the league this season for me.
I think for home strips, Dundee, away strips St Mirren. Without Hibs.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd go
Right,
as
let's
far as
get
to say even including Hibs in that.
I don't know. Okay. In the Scottish, I'm glad that we say that. I'm glad that we did the Scottish.
Here, you've missed a question further up about for Kev, any plans for more Ramble merch?
Any plans
Will
for
it be
more
as sexy?
Rumble action? And will it be as sexy as Leeds 7? Well, Kevin, Leeds 7 is the brand, my friend.
You
And there
mean
will be.
this sexy piece of gear that I think this is the first time I've had it off?
There will be more. There'll be more
Yeah.
drops to come. We're working on one at the moment.
Yeah, we've
with
got one
Sparta.
in, what would you call it? Pre-production?
Yeah, we're just working on how we want it to look and getting it right, making sure that it's perfect for everyone.
Yeah.
And hopefully, with any luck, it should be dropping. I'm actually going to say it here, Craig. It should be dropping before the end of the year, in
Yeah.
time for the winter months.
Some stocking fillers.
Absolutely. Billy Sterling says he's not everyone's favourite, but Marshall has done well. I think he has. He had made a couple of good saves in that first half, Craig.
Yeah, he did. He has made a couple of really good saves.
Harvey Scott says Hearts' third kit is a stunner, and I don't
No.
agree. I think it's
The big, if it was just the badge on its own, like a plain white badge,
yeah.
but it's the big
Doesn't
fucking
make no
circle
sense.
around it. And
Oh, here's a good
there's
one.
one.
What would be your dream shirt maker and sponsor combo? And I don't know if this is from ones that we've already had or ones that we would like to have.
I'd go Joma and Carlsberg.
I think
Carlsberg
it's
for
hard
me
to see past that.
just screams Hibs.
Joma haven't really missed, have they? With their
Yeah.
kits. Their kits
Or
have
I'd
been
go
really, really nice.
Le Coq Sportif for really good kits as well.
Yeah, well, like this one. I love the
Yeah.
like the detail down the side on the arms and stuff. On these ones. The yellow one is incredible as well. It's one of my favourites, but I've unfortunately not picked it up yet. Harvey Scott, what's your Mackey's order? I'll let you answer this, Craig, because I need to let the cat out of the room.
So we've got, what have we got? Depends what kind of mood I'm in. I think it would be a McCrispy with a double cheeseburger chaser, and depending on the mood I'm in, a banana milkshake.
It would maybe be
However,
easier to list what you wouldn't have.
yeah, I do, however, I've grown fond of an Oasis from McDonald's recently.
I feel like an Oasis is a waste of a drink when you go to McDonald's because of the fact it's not the Coke. McDonald's Coke is the best drink, surely.
Yeah, but you have to get no ice in it.
My Mackey's order, it changes all the time, really. I'm a bit of a double quarter pounder guy at the moment. And I like to get a bit of chicken and a bit of beef. So I like a double quarter pounder. Actually, I'll tell you what I do like. I like getting a triple cheeseburger and a meal chicken and slapping them both together. Simple as.
Oh,
Mate, it's class. Don't knock it till you tried it. I call it a McGangbang. Mate, honestly, you need to try it. If anyone else has tried a McGangbang, please let me know. Scott Douglas, I'm sure you know the answer to this question. Of course he is. Of course he is. Who is your favourite Hibs player at the moment? Mine is Boyle, and I've also met him. My favourite Hibs player at the moment, Craig. Can I say Harry McCurdy?
yeah, you can.
Harry McCurdy or Josh. Harry McCurdy or Josh Campbell.
Mine would be probably still Lewis Stevenson, because I've literally grown up. I went from a boy to a man, and he's still been the Hibs left back.
That's funny, that, eh?
I've got a 13-year-old
You feel
son, and Stevenson made his debut 4 years before he was born. So
That's incredible. That's madness.
yeah, that's
George Thompson. Hi guys. Hello George. How you doing, mate? Billy Sterling. If we score again, make sure you don't do a speed. I'm not too sure my laptop camera is good enough to pick up anything if I was to do a speed. You'd maybe need like a times 50 zoom.
I'll tell you what I do like doing I like getting the normal fillet burger for KFC and dipping it in the gravy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
good.
pretty
I
standard.
don't know why that's just came into my head, but that's one of them. There's stuff that you do because you're meant to, but I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. I want to show this one. Liam is my hero. Thanks, David. Appreciate that, mate.
I'll just repeat it again for the hard of hearing. The Hibs ramble, not the Hibs humble.
I don't know if you can pin it. I want it pinned. Here we go. McChicken sandwich with sweet and sour sauce is the best. I've never tried it. But it sounds...
Underrated sauce for McDonald's is the curry sauce.
I don't think that's underrated though, because I think everyone likes that.
I do think it is. No, I think it goes under the radar a bit.
I don't know. If I had to choose a sauce, it would be the sweet curry sauce.
Yeah, but that's
Green Machine need to get some more Canadians. Good value like Alistair Johnson. I would happily take Alistair Johnson at Hibs. I would also like to take Alphonso Davis or Jonathan David. I'll take one of them.
Yeah. That's as far as your Canadian football knowledge goes,
David Waterspoon, Scott Arfield, the boy that plays for Ross County, and his brother. How many more Canadians can you name? Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling,
Atiba Hutchinson,
Drake.
No, I'm sticking to football players.
I don't know many more Canadians apart from that. Loving the chat. McDonald's or KFC? I think it depends what mood you're in, George. I feel like if you go to McDonald's and get a chicken burger,
I'll ask you know what, right? As someone who's a big foodie, I'll ask my stepladdy, right? If you had to choose on your life, you can only choose one between McDonald's or KFC. What you choosing? I know what you'll choose already. Eh? McDonald's. Yeah, choose McDonald's.
See if you could have like a hybrid McDonald's KFC, right? You could have McDonald's chips with KFC chicken. That's a winner. That's a game changer.
A McDonald's.
Yeah. Kentucky Fried Donald.
KFC had McDonald's chips.
Okay, there we go. There's a case. Thomas is saying if KFC had McDonald's chips.
Well, I'll tell you what. Thomas obviously knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And that hurts me to say that.
I know it does.
It hurts me to say that. I don't like him. David Jameson, anything food related, Liam, you are the guy.
Liam, could you stop using your alt account, please, to big yourself up?
David, I will send you that money later on. Just keep these nice comments flowing.
Right, there we go. Second half underway.
Not to be rude to the young viewers, but Speed showed his dick on stream. He really did. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. I mean, it's not. He was going to do something one of these days that was going to get him cancelled. So
I don't actually think you meant it though.
How can you not mean it?
Because it's fine. Just go and find it, mate. It's honestly.
I'm not going to do a screen share. Don't worry.
Also, Burger King or McDonald's. I'd go Burger King. I would choose Burger King over McDonald's every day.
I'm a McDonald's guy.
Sunday.
I'm a McDonald's guy, I'm afraid, mate. Just catching up on the last comments before we crack on at the second half. We've got deals for you. Lots of good young Canadians. Jacob Schaffelberg on Nashville versus Messi Saturday night would be good for Hibs. Well, across the pond sports talk, if you could be our Canada Hibs correspondent, get in touch with us on Twitter, Instagram and stuff, and let us know who the players from Canada we should be looking at are, because I feel like it's an untapped market. The MLS, especially the Canadian teams in the MLS. So Maybe
Yeah,
something
I
that
think
we
the
could look at.
Canadian, I think the Canadian leagues getting are getting a bit behind it these days as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
good flip on.
Hibs third kit is a beauty. Completely agree. Craig doesn't, mind you. Harvey Scott. I think Harvey's the same one who disagreed with my Pakora pizza, or did he agree with the Pakora pizza shout? But he
I've no
says, I'm
idea, but
disgusted by your McGangbang. And
listen,
I actually feel,
listen, no matter what, right? At least no one in this chat has ever shared a McPlant with their pals.
oh, Jeezy peeps, man. Oh, Hearts are winning 2-1. So that's them all level on aggregate. Ooh. I'm not
Tammy
too sure how
Devlin.
far behind me you are again. Are you still quite far behind me?
Yeah, I'm on 47-15.
Oh, you're in front of me then.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if I refresh, if it'll jump forward. Jesus Christ. What are you on now, Craig?
47-35.
Oh, I'm in front of you again. Burger King and McDonald's. We just answered that, but I think I'd choose McDonald's over Burger King, to be honest. I feel like if you're in a airport, Burger King is banging, especially if you're abroad. But if I had the choice, if there was a Burger King and a McDonald's next to each other, and I had the choice of one, then I absolutely would go for a McDonald's.
I'm not going to lie, it severely pisses me off that Cameron Devlin scored because I think he's one of the worst football players I've ever seen.
Did you see the goal? I'm just looking at it now.
Yeah.
He's nearly missed it as well.
Because you're playing
So
golf with
if you've not realised, Hearts are now 2-1 up, which makes it 3-all on aggregate. So as it stands, they are heading to extra time and penalties. We're still 1-1, 4-2 up on aggregate. So hopefully we get the job done in 90 minutes.
Yeah, however, there's a bit that would kind of like want the home leg to be first. Oh no, that's only if Hearts lose.
Across the
Because
pond sports talk, Wendy's is better. Never had a Wendy's. You ever had a Wendy's, Craig? Did you have one when you went over to New York when you were younger?
I had one in Florida. No, it was Popeyes. I had.
Popeyes might be class as well.
Yeah. Does that Megan get your order in for after the game?
Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Burger King, McDonald's, or Pizza Hut. I think it's got to be Pizza Hut for me. And then she says, answer immediately. Megan, if you disagree, then you can come through and tell me off. Here we go here. Do any of the Joma or Macron shirts get in your top 10 Hibs kits? I think a couple of them do. I really like the thank you NHS kit.
Last season's black third kit goes into
Last
my
season's black and this season's
top
purple.
3.
Oh, look at this wee golf cart on the park.
Imagine that in Scotland.
Oh, he's not even wanting it either. Oh, he looks fucked. Oh, that doesn't look...
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's just gave me the poke.
That's actually disgusting. Get well soon, Dylan Levitt. Think he's broke his ankle?
Nah, he'd be in all up my pain if he broke it. Probably just a sprain. Here he
I think
comes to
Jago
go.
on is the right decision, though.
Yeah.
Jago on's the right call. Harvey, I agreed with the Pakora pizza. Call Mark a donut. I actually do remember that because I remember reading it on the Twitter and I pissed myself laughing. I thought it was hilarious. Here we go. Your Daily Scotsman Hearts are pish. Absolutely. David says there's actually atmosphere at Tynecastle. Can't believe it. The Gorgie Ultras must have turned up for once. So well done to them. Liam Ramsey, I'm going to have to say here, Liam, I think you're dead wrong. I don't think Domino's is levels above Pizza Hut, and I think part of maturing is realising that Pizza Hut is better than Domino's. Although I have
Domino's leftover is better than Pizza Hut.
what better than actual Pizza Hut?
No, like if you were to have it the next morning, like Domino's is
What
levels
would you
above
prefer
Pizza
for both hot?
Hut. Papa John's.
See, I've never had a Papa John's. I don't live close enough to one to get it delivered.
Yeah,
So
Papa John's.
I've never actually had one. Popeye's chicken, not bad, but Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is great. And Mary Brown's is awesome for a chicken place in Canada. I have never heard of Mary Brown's.
Well, if we're lucky, we'll get a Canadian team in the group stage.
Power Puncher Bros, would you rather have unlimited battery or unlimited data? I've got unlimited data, so it's an easy one for me. I would rather have unlimited battery. Imagine never having to plug your phone in again. That'd be class. And Megan has actually come up with quite a few comments here. Cheeky chicken or Mario's, that's 2 chippies up my way. And it's got to be Mario's every day of the week for your Pakora pizza. And then she's asked, Tommy or Mila, trying to get me to choose between my 2 children.
I think you'd go Milo.
No, I don't think I would go Mila. I don't think I would go Tommy either. I think I would choose them both. I would choose half of each. That's exactly what I would choose. And then she went me or Linda, which is my mum. So I'm absolutely going to choose Megan. Sorry, Mum.
I'd go Linda in that scenario, I think.
That is what it is. What was the most painful moment you've ever had being an Abs fan, Craig?
Probably be that cup final.
Yeah, I think so as well. Or relegation.
I think you'd be lying if you see. I was away for the relegation, so
I was
it's weird, 'cause
absolutely
after that cup final, we just all got back on the bus and we were pushing ourselves laughing.
What, the 5-1?
Yeah. But I did do the cardinal sin of I rolled my scarf up into a wee ball and I walked down the stairs and I just handed it to the steward and I went, "Can you give that to someone, please?" I don't know why. And then I think on my way back up, I booted fuck out of a seat.
Know that you were over exaggerating or anything.
No.
GT peeps, man. Let us have a wee look through here. In Malta, there's a cafe that does a pizza like a pepperoni with chips on it. I've had chips on a pizza before and it's good, but it's just carbs on carbs on carbs. It's not good for like when you're trying to go to sleep and your belly's pure full as. Not had pizza in ages as my partner isn't keen on their pizzas. Well, Rob, tell your partner to grow up. Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich was good. Had one in Florida. You ever had an Arby's either, Craig? Have you had an Arby's?
No. The only Arby I can is Arby Leipzig.
Oh, here's a good one, by the way. We're going to have to throw someone under the bus here. Who's the worst at backing out of recording the pod?
I think in order of backing out, it would probably go Mark, then me, then Sean.
Mark's been better this season, but Mark was really bad at last season.
Yeah, Mark, me, Sean, then you.
Yeah. Sean doesn't pull out an awful lot. Sean will let you know well in advance if he can't record.
And to be fair, so did I.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty bad for pulling out last minute.
Yeah. As you can see by the fact you've got Tommy and Milo within like 10 months of each other.
13 months.
Same thing.
Kind of, aye. Kind of. I think we've actually finally caught up. Liam Ramsey says it's a 5-1 Scottish Cup final is his worst moment as a Hibs fan. And we've caught up when we get to Across the Pond Sports Talk, and they say Club Brugge moving on. Hope we don't get them. Well, I can't actually see us getting past Aston Villa if we get through tonight, so I'm not too sure we're going to need to worry about Club Brugge.
Yeah.
Who's it that Hearts can get in the next round? It's PUOK, and who's the other one?
I don't know. It was a team for Greece and a team from, was it maybe like Slavia Prague or something?
Oh yeah, it was Slavia Prague. I think that's right. I can't believe we've actually caught up on. We've caught up on comments. Here's another one from Power Puncher Bros, and he's asking, "Are you going to live stream the Aston Villa versus Hibs game?" He says when Hibs go through, but we've been Hibs fans for a long time, Craig. It's got to be a big if Hibs go through.
Yeah. Even still.
I think probably not, because we're planning on going. But if it turns out we aren't going or we can't go, then we'll probably look to do something similar to this again, because this has been really fun tonight. I've enjoyed myself. It's been quite a successful first live, hasn't it?
We've not actually spoke a lot about the game, in fairness.
Well, in the first half we did. There's not been an awful lot going on.
Oh, good challenge, Lewis Miller.
Diggy Armstrong, I bring on a beta for Ellie. Ellie's been ineffective. Apart from the goal, he's not really done an awful lot, has he? I'm
Liam,
not sure I would make that change right now.
Can we report this incessant troll that just keeps putting in pointless comments?
Cup final! She came what she's doing it for. It's because when Mark was on that pod, the Man United one, me and her kept putting on comments to try and get him to start laughing.
The Blood Thunder, Passion, Sweat, Tears one was a good one for me.
That was hilarious, man.
Very proud of
that. David says Miller's been solid. He has been solid. Much like the first leg. Lewis Miller is really
makes it even more. It makes it
what?
even more baffling that, it makes it even more baffling that in the first few games, Del Ferrier was played right back.
Was Miller not injured for a bit though? Did he not have a wee slight injury?
No, he was on the bench.
Well, I thought he got injured in Marbella.
Rocky coming on.
Who for, do you think?
Who's Rocky? So maybe
I would imagine a beat up for Yuan. Oh, for
Yuan and Boyle and what,
Venti. Venti and Campbell.
I don't understand that. Put Boyle through the middle, maybe. Or put Ellie through the middle.
Who's playing better? I would say it's been a pretty even game so far. Reflected on the scoreline. Haley says, Hibs don't make you anxious with a 2-goal lead. Is it even Hibs? Absolutely not. Obviously, that tastes like JD. Yeah, have you seen that video? That's so funny, man.
Boy sitting pure guzzling pepper spray.
That tastes like GD, yeah. Douglas says, oh shit, Rocky. I think it's a wise move. Half an hour to go in the tie. We've still got a 2-goal cushion, so I think short it up a bit at the back. Maybe try and get ourselves a little bit tighter, and we'll be all right.
Is that a 3 at the back with Yuan and Boyle up front?
I don't know.
It looks...
Megan's saying, so true, Haley. It really is true. Where are we here? Hate that Nisbet went to Millwall. Well, I hope he does pretty well, and I would imagine we've got a half-decent sell-on fee for him as well.
Millwall,
This one's been in the
Millwall.
wars, man.
Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. That's a great video, that.
Yeah, say the rest, Craig.
No.
Liam's saying, just need a Yuan and Boyle special against Villa. Not convinced by their defence. We'll probably get a doing anyway. Well, I had a look at, I was on a scouting mission watching Sky Sports on Saturday night. And Villa looked absolutely crap against Newcastle. So if they play anywhere near like that, they'll maybe only beat us 1-0. Megan's actually just text me saying, well done. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, kiddo. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate that.
Oh, good.
Ali reckons we're going for a 3-7-0. What in the Craig Levine is that? Actually looks like we're now playing, 5-4-1?
Aye. I think it's a bit early to be going for that.
I don't know. I mean, they've not really looked awfully threatening. So, just as long as we don't fucking have to go to extra time and penalties, man. Not because of heart attack Hibs, but just I can't be arsed talking to you for another half hour plus penalties.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
Sorry about that, Craig, but I just have to be honest.
You said what I was thinking anyway, so it was fine.
Yeah. Haley's asking, what's the best non-football thing you've seen at Easter Road? I think I've only been there. I've only been there once for something that was non-football, and it was like a work-away day. I don't know what to say.
Seeing the Scottish Cup in person.
That's still football. Like a gig or something.
I think if you probably extended it to non-directly
like
Hibs related, I think both of ours would be the playing on the pitch.
Yeah, playing on the pitch was quality, man.
Yeah, like for me, it was my the last time that my granddad was in Easter Road was to watch me on the pitch.
That's class, and you assisted as well, eh?
Aye, last minute whipped in a corner, but typical to him, he always used to leave the games 5 minutes early, so he missed it.
Did he actually? Did he leave?
Yeah.
That's commitment to leaving, beating the traffic. There would have been about 20 folk there.
If that. But I was, I know that's something I look back on quite fondly. Is that the last Hibs game technically he's seen was
when you were playing.
Was involving. Yeah.
Oh, here comes the wee number 11. Is his name Oku? Is that his name?
I think so. Oh.
Right, let's have another wee look at the comments. Here we go. At what minute did I buy my non-refundable train tickets to Birmingham? I would leave it until, if it's still 1-1 in like the 93rd minute, then I would go. I would book it then.
Yeah.
Logan is a Villa fan. He says playing against Hibs will be a great game and I can't wait. Well, it's actually going to be class for Villa fans as well because it's the first time they've been in Europe for donkey's years, isn't it? So
yeah, and they get to come to a decent football stadium in Edinburgh, not a crumbling asbestos ruined wreck.
No, but thing is, though, right? See if you're a Villa fan and you've been waiting all that time to get into Europe, it's like Burnley. Burnley were waiting all that time and they drew fucking Aberdeen. Like, would you know be a wee bit gutted that you didn't get like Hapoel Beersheva or someone that's like a little bit more obscure further away and stuff?
Nah, because they're going through anyway, so.
Nah, I suppose, like the chances are they're going to get teams like that in the group stages. I hope not, but chances are they probably will. Mad Mikey is saying that White Rangers kit's fire, do you not think? That's half decent.
I think it's
for a Rangers kit.
Sponsor's too big.
Yeah, I think the sponsor does ruin it a wee bit, but it's half decent for a Rangers kit.
Hearts are still 2-1. Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, I'd maybe head off on the non-refundable train tickets. Just
Yeah,
for
I would
the moment.
absolutely hold off on that non-refundable ticket. Jesus Christ almighty. There we go. This is exactly what we thought was going to happen, eh?
Oh, Hanlon's just lost his man at a corner. Good header for the big man down into the ground.
That 6'4" fella.
Yeah, Fish has just missed the header as well.
They've not looked threatening this half at all.
No, that's the
Fuck's sake, man.
issue.
Right, let's go through another lot of these comments. Dougie reckons Miller's been superb so far. Harvey says, Musa Diaby versus Lewis Stevenson. I know who my goat is there.
Yep.
Kev says, Neil's a Birmingham fan. He's going to play like Pirlo if we get through.
Weirdly enough, I don't think he'd see enough of the ball to play like Pirlo.
Maybe not. Maybe have his hair like Pirlo. Megan says, rest in peace, Granny Jean. Mad Mikey says, where can I get myself a Rambo bucket hat? Well, funnily enough, Mikey, we've actually got one that we're going to do a giveaway for soon. So if you keep an eye on the Twitter and the Facebook and stuff, you'll find out the criteria to enter the giveaway, because we've got one to give away to one of the Rambo listeners. Best player to grace Easter Road, Kevin asks. Does it have to be a Hibs player? Do you reckon we could do away players as well?
I think one of the best players I've seen at Easter Road was probably. I mean, I was lucky enough. I'll say lucky enough, but my first season going to Easter Road was in the season we got relegated in 97, 98. So
Yeah.
I got to see like Gascoigne and Loud up in that at Easter Road. But I'd probably go, in terms of what he'd done, I'd probably have to say Larsson's the best I've seen at Easter Road, I think.
Yeah.
But
I
then,
think I can't really remember an awful lot of Henrik Larsson coming to Easter Road. I remember Van Dijk and Van Dijk being absolutely incredible.
he was a
Like,
fucking Rolls Royce. He was
just
literally
played like, mate, he played like
You
a
know what?
6, an 8, and a 10 at centre half. It was incredible.
Mate, do you know what it was like with Van Dijk, right? Mind when you were in P7 and the P4s would ask for a game?
Aye.
That's what it was like.
Mate, it was just something else. Absolutely something else. I would say Van Dijk though. Plus the free
that,
kick that he scored.
Rooney played at Easter Road as well.
That's true. When he was at Everton.
Yeah. And then
I've actually
obviously you got
seen I've seen Michael Essien play at Easter Road and Ji-sung Park in the same game.
Ghana, South Korea.
Ghana, South Korea. World Cup 2006 warm up.
I think if we go all time best player seen at Easter Road, obviously you go back to like the famous 5 and all of that, but they didn't count.
Well, you never seen anything. Go on, Boyley. Unlucky son.
So I'd say Larsson all time, but Hibs would probably go Sozzy.
I think I'd need to say John McGinn for the Hibs one. John McGinn, or maybe that season we had Lee Griffiths.
Yeah. Miller's completely missed on that.
Oh, Jesus God. We're fucking skating on thin ice here, by the way. Logan says, as a Villa fan, I had a strong feeling we lose the first leg at Easter Road, then at Villa Park, send it to extra time penalties. I'll tell you what, if we win at Easter Road, I'll give you the keys to the Ramble, because it's absolutely not happening. And chances are, looking at us here, are we going through? Probably not. I just seen Mark again. I just seen Mark and Paddy there. Renato Bueno says, hi from Brazil.
Hola, Renato.
Was saying to Sean, the Ramble Gears class, you would do a class remake of the Skull Cup shirt. Well, we're
Well,
just
that's what
trying
the
to
jacket's based on.
yeah, we're just trying to gauge what Hibs fans like. We're obviously Hibs fans ourselves, so we know what kind of stuff the fans would
We
want.
like.
So,
Yeah.
like we said it on our Twitter. It's by Hibs fans for Hibs fans. So it's that's the main thing, really. Liam says Virgil teed it off for a free kick as well. It was an absolute zinger of a free kick. Vieira played at Easter Road, and so did Robert Pires, didn't
Yep.
Here we go. Aston Villa versus Hibs will be a big game. It really will be a big game. With our defence, Logan reckons that we will score against Villa.
Yeah, I'm
And it
sure
all depends if they play.
Pau Torres is absolutely shiting it to come up against Dylan Vente.
Probably. He probably is.
Lucadinho and Matt.
Lucadinho is away to... Is he not away to somewhere in France?
Don't think so. He played on Saturday.
I seen it was at the airport today. Go on, Ellie. Go on, Ellie. Go on, Ellie. Yes! Get in there! Yes! Come on!
Yes!
Get in! Fucking get in there.
Fucking come on.
Get that non-refundable train ticket bought.
Booked.
We are going to Villa Park.
That is fucking phenomenal for Ellie.
Brilliant from Ellie Yuan. He is fantastic.
But what is that defender doing?
Who cares? It's in there, man.
Oh, do you know what, right? I'm not an advocate of phones out at the football, but I hope somebody was recording that.
Fucking yes. I tell you what, that goalie has not been being a shark trying to save that.
No.
He was not being aggressive or biting things.
No, he was a little seal swimming away from a orca.
He really was. Kevin Milson reckons that Zlatan played at Easter Road for Sweden.
Well, that was back early 2000s, I think.
Who have we got
Oh
here?
my
G's a
God,
legend. Honestly, our attack is lethal, our defence leaves us terrified. I think at times, yeah, it certainly does. But listen, you've got to attack is the best form of defence. We need to make sure that we're scoring goals at the top of the pitch.
If Lewis Miller done that for us, right, I would be fucking screaming.
Yeah, that is brutal from their defence. That is brutal. Fucking get in there, man. And here we go. Harvey Scott. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, Harvey.
This
Kevin, yes. Hibs are 100% not throwing this away. Well, I'm not too sure. Dougie Armstrong, take it all back about Ellie Yuan. See you boys in Birmingham.
Change for Hibs Boyle off for Deutsch, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Boyle's come off. We're all jealous of Mark right now. I've been jealous of Mark all day. He was on the baby at like 9:30 this morning.
He was on the baby at like 6:30. He was on the baby at like 6:30 yesterday morning.
Okay. He's just no stopped. The guy's a monster. Big Rob says, woo! There's a star. Man, play it on the night.
Go on, Ellie.
Fucking brilliant, by the way. Liam says, just need Hearts to concede again. They are still level on aggregate. About 13 minutes to go there.
Yep.
Kev asks, is anyone else incredibly horny right now? And I think the correct answer is absolutely. George Best played at Easter Road, but not the same Easter Road that we look at today, really. So, does that count? Plus, we never seen him.
No, before our time.
Hanlon will bully Villa's attack. I'm absolutely astounded at your optimism there, William. Incredible. Ali says, good assist. Goal and assist for LA. Love to see. I've not even had a beer yet. Oh, here he is. Look, here he is. LA will
Guinness
make us
man.
absolute fortunes. Go on, Big Joe. Go on, Joe. Nothing but fucking guess. Right, have a look, see if you can see Mark. Couldn't see him.
No.
Couldn't see him there. Go on, Ellie. That's dirty.
Get the film.
Oh, unlucky son.
I guess now it's just about making sure guys like Newell, who are maybe on a booking, just keep
Just
it
kind of
simple.
calm down, eh?
Like, I mean, for
Um,
booking for the first leg, you didn't want them potentially getting.
Harvey says, as a famous fat Aussie says, we never fucking stop. Of course we don't. In memory of Big Gravy Tits, we do not stop. Green is the colour, says Across the Pond Sports Talk. And OG Max says cabbage and brown rice for dinner tonight. Absolutely. Go on, Ellie. Go on, Ellie. Oh. Go on. Go down and get the foul. I tell you what, we are turning on the pressure now. There's another goal in this for Hibs. I think we'll win on the night. Win the tie comfortably. Tyler asks, if we beat Villa, not going to happen, who would we play? We'd be in the group stages, so we would need to wait until the groups were drawn. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure who's actually qualified for the group stage of the Conference League so far. Like through their league positions. So it would maybe be a nice wee mix of different places that we've never been before. That's a humming ball from Joe Newell. That's terrible. Kevin, are we capable of beating Aston Villa? I mean, you'd probably want to say, aye, we are capable, but are we really, Craig? Do you reckon?
Yeah, no, of course we are, because at the end of the day,
it's 180 minutes, isn't it?
It's 180 minutes. It's 11 men v 11 men, plus obviously subs and whatnot. But stranger things have happened.
They certainly have.
You would never.
You would never
go into the. You would never go into the game exactly. There you go. You would never go into the game completely writing us off, but we'd need everybody to be 11
It'd be
out of
like
10.
it'd be like coming up against, I know it's not the same, but it'd be like coming up against a Celtic or Rangers. You'd need them to have a bad day and you to have a really good day.
Yeah.
To get anything. I'd take a point in the first leg, though.
I would take a point in the first leg as well. Listen, I'll draw at home. Points on the board.
Absolutely. It's what you need. Yuan's end product has improved so much from last season. Absolutely agree. It seems as though that turning point was Livingston at home. He's still sometimes a bit wasteful, but nowhere near as often, I think, Craig. Oh, look at him. He's fucking punching the seats in there.
Because he got fucking ripped for Boyle's goal.
Oh my God.
What a block. Who was that? Stevenson.
Big Louis, I think. Off his shoulder.
Jesus.
Travelgram 180 says Hibs need to win, currently winning on a 13-game accumulator. Let us know what your returns are from your 13-game ACCA, and I hope you win.
You need to change the aggregate in the ticker. It says 3-4 and it's 3-5.
Oh, what an idiot. You can tell this is the first time that I've done this. So sorry, everyone. Is that better, Craig?
That's better.
Tyler says the best thing that Johnson done was sign Yuan. Hard to disagree, really. Yuan's been very, very solid for us. Really like him. Kevin says, if you're not bouncing, you're not Hibs. If you're not bouncing, you're not Hibs. Oh, hey, if you're not bouncing, you're not Hibs, oh, hey. I hope that's suitable. Craig, I'll let you read this one out.
No, they're just aggressive and go a bit biting circle.
Lauren asks, how's Hibernian doing if they win €450? Well, at the moment it's 2-2. Hopefully we can go on and grab another goal, but we are 5-3 up on aggregate. So if it stays this way for the next 10 minutes, we will be through. We'll be through to go and play Aston Villa in the next round. Kevin says Milkson needs a chance, lots of potential. Well, he might get a chance at that Norwegian club that he's signed on loan for.
2 words, not good enough.
Hopefully he kicks on and signs there for a 7-figure fee, like he was meant to do to Sparta Rotterdam.
There's definitely a player in there. I just don't think he's suited to the Scottish game.
Yeah, and listen, we tried, we gave him the opportunity.
Yep.
I mean, he tried, and what do you give? Henny is saying that the stream died before the goal, but fucking yes! We've got a lot of Harvey Scott going sha la 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 Hibernian. We love that. Still 2-1 Hearts, 3-3 on aggregate.
So we need to wait on the outcome of the Hearts game for this one. Like I said earlier, if we win tonight and Hearts win tonight, we'll be at home next Thursday. If Hearts go out, if Hearts go out tonight,
we'll
be at home next Thursday. No, we'll be at home because we'll be away on the 31st. No, if Hearts go out tonight, we'll be at home next week. A week tonight, we'll play Aston Villa at home. If Hearts go through, a week tonight, we'll be playing Aston Villa down at Villa Park.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Still 2-1 Hearts as well with 4 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
Well, I'm on the iPlayer, so I'm probably about a minute behind.
I'm on the iPlayer as well on my phone, so I'm getting the notifications on PopMob before anything happens on that stream anyway. Oh, Jesus. God almighty.
There's a part of me that's like, the results tonight, Hearts winning, us winning as well, us getting through as well. For once, right? For once, we've not been fucking embarrassed by Moldovan goat herders.
Well, we were for 5 minutes.
But we still went through.
Kev says victory for the coefficient.
Yep.
I tell you what, it'll certainly not do the coefficient any harm. Hibs getting through this tie. Would we get more coefficient points if we went through this tie winning both legs, though? Or does it matter?
No, I think you get the same amount regardless.
Ryan Cardoso has said, Grêmio Brazil.
Why the fuck are we getting so many Brazilians in here now?
I don't know, but I love it. I love a Brazilian. Just like Walter Smith and Harry McCoist. Liam saying, imagine we beat Villa at home. Scenes, can I see it though? Listen, if we keep going on with that attitude, then we'll no beat Villa at home or away. So I want positivity in the chat. I want W's in the chat. Hibs will win on 90 plus. Ahmed, I absolutely hope so. I absolutely hope that we will win on 90 plus. Ben Williams, former Hibs goalkeeper, has said if Hearts go through, we'll play you on Wednesday night. Instead, we've already sold tickets for the game at Villa Park, so can we move now? I don't know if it would be played on a Wednesday night because the Conference League games are always on a Thursday,
No, it wouldn't be on Wednesday night.
No, I don't think
Ben Williams, you're a former Hibernian goalie and you're talking shit.
The
Champions League games are on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Exactly. I don't think it would happen on a Wednesday night. Harvey Scott says, I just got a notification from Twitter that said Hibs are fucking huge. What about the Ramble? Harvey, did you get a notification saying anything about the Ramble? Let us know. Kevin reckons we're getting so many Brazilians in the chat because we taught Brazil how to play football, which is true. It's absolutely true, Craig.
That is. Oh.
Dougie fancies a wee extra goal. I would love an extra goal. Liam Ramsey says the Ramble is trending. I hope so. I hope we are trending. Imagine that. Imagine we started trending on Twitter. That would be
I'd get the
incredible.
fear.
You'd get the fear.
Yeah, I've heard Rangers fans
Maybe you
come from me
pulled your
once.
cock out by mistake, like speed.
I've heard Rangers fans come from me once. I don't fancy it again.
I'm actually delighted that we Hibs haven't embarrassed ourselves, so that we've not done anything embarrassing on stream, so that we can't get clipped and then be made a mockery of.
Oh, that's a foul, surely.
That's dirty. That's dirty from Friday. Leave Christian alone.
Just take your time, Christian.
They're dirty though. They were like that in the home leg as well. G's a Legend reckons with the money that we'd get for the playoff round, surely buy another left back and centre half. Send off Hanlon and Louis Spartans in Edinburgh City. I think that's a bit harsh. I think their level's higher than that.
Well, given that
Incredible stuff, Harvey. Incredible stuff. We need to get more of the mugs made, man. They were great mugs. I still use mine every single week. Every week I use mine for the pod. G says that Louis' block 5 minutes ago saves his bacon. It's a great block. I think Stevenson's played all right again tonight.
88 minutes. Well, heading into the 89th minute, Liam. Man of the match? Are you doing it?
Man of the match. I think for his contributions to the goals, I think it'd be difficult to look past Eli Yuan. I think Joe Newell again has played well, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to go for Eli Yuan.
I think Lewis Miller for me.
Lewis Miller also has been very, very solid. But just because if Yuan wasn't on the pitch, then we wouldn't have scored either goal. That's why I'm picking Eli Yuan as the Hibs Ramble man of the match. Liam Ramsey, we love these sort of comments. To be fair, the podcast decent.
Hearts have just scored.
Oh shit!
Cammy Devlin.
They've got +7.
Yeah, they've just scored.
So what would that mean? We would be at home, away next week.
Away next week, yeah.
Oh, that is a stinker. Took a huge deflection and went in. That is scenes at Tynecastle, though. That's absolute limbs.
6 minutes added on.
Ali Turnbull says they don't like it when things don't go their way clearly. It was exactly the same in the home leg, Ali.
To be fair, that's a decent set of limbs at Tynecastle.
The only thing getting clipped is Liam's McDee's gangbang order. I genuinely thought it was like a full thing, eh? I thought people actually had that. Obviously not. Harvey Scott, I need a mug. Well, Harvey, if we make any more, we will let you know. The Rims quote on a t-shirt.
We didn't actually put the mugs out for production. That was just for ourselves.
Yeah. That's a sickener for Rosenborg, by the way. Absolute sickener. I don't know where they're getting 6 minutes from, though.
Probably
Right,
the
those in the chat, let us know who your man of the match is. We'd love to know.
Oh, he's got a bleeding nose. That's a shame. Hope it doesn't stop.
Bloody hell. Oh, not too sure if I would wear the Rims quote on a t-shirt, though.
Nah.
Jeez,
Well,
Legend
Ellie Young's
says,
flicking his analog stick in the corner again.
Boiler Yuan. Haley reckons Lewis Miller. David
That's
says
Boyle.
Miller. There is 6 minutes of additional time, and we've already
We're
played
2 minutes
through
in.
2 of them. Kevin reckons Edinburgh will be bouncing tonight. Go! I don't know if your stream's ahead of ours, but it is.
Going by the
something
name, I
else.
doubt he's watching either one.
Douglas Armstrong. Oh, that doesn't look good for Dylan Levitt in a moon boot. Douglas reckons that Miller's been the man of the match. Yasmin says Miller. OG Mac thinks Yuan. So I think it's between Yuan and Miller. I think Miller's edging it at the moment, Craig.
Yeah, I think Miller's been excellent.
Miller, man of the match. He killed Jafar. And he also stole the golden lamp
The lamp. Yep.
with the genie inside. I think we can kind of call it, Craig. I think we are actually pretty safe now. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're actually pretty safe.
Good claim there for Marshall. Just take his time.
I tell you what, I know Hearts getting through is not what we wanted to see, and it kind of ruins half of our content that we were going to put out if we went through and Hearts didn't. But it is good for the coefficient.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. It's great for the coefficient.
Yeah, it's good. I think when you see the numbers of fans attending games and that, there's definitely been in the last couple of years coming out of COVID a resurgence for Scottish football.
Yeah.
Like how many other leagues would you get?
Even the first leg,
of
Dundee United and AZ Alkmaar last season when they won.
Yeah.
I know they got pumped in the fixture.
The last 6 years, like Celtic have won almost everything, and you've still got, even Aberdeen churning out 10k plus season ticket holders. Between us and Hearts, you're what, 26, 27,000 season ticket holders. That's good to see.
Come on, Hibs. Oh, go on then.
Go on, Big Fish.
Oh, Jesus. Get that ball in the corner, Lewis. Get in there. Stay there.
What is Will Fish doing in the corner? Well done, Lewis.
David Jameson says, how many times has Doige been fouled? Too many to count, David. He's come on. He's obviously done his job well. Oh, here we go. Brilliant take, Dave. Oh, no. Jesus
well
Christ.
Done, Rocky.
Well played. Well played, Hibs.
Well done, Jimmy Jago.
I think this is it. I think we're actually going to go through it. Here's another Brazilian, I'm assuming, reckoning there's been a goal. And Minnie says, well done, Hybees. Onwards we march. Have a good night, everyone. Well, there's still 5 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go. Mine's what I'm happy for you to call it for me. That was an excellent challenge for Rocky as well.
Any Scottish side beating Rosenborg is a great result, says Liam Ramsey. Well, that's the 6 minutes being played now. I don't know if we'll see any more because of the... Oh, what a save. Because of the bleeding nose. I don't know if that was while...
On Deutsch. Well done, Jimmy Jago again.
Brilliant from you, Anne. Kev says, well done, boys. Hopefully, only about another minute left.
That's Hearts
If
too.
that. Harvey says, does it just mean that I could have a wife and kids and still won't Joe Newell? I don't think you're alone in that boat, Harvey. That's Hearts through. Game finished at Tynecastle. 7 minutes gone now here in Luzern. Yes! Come on!
Come on.
Wonderful stuff. We are through. We are through to play
That's
Aston Villa in the next round. Get in there. Listen,
John
and
McIntyre.
that's all we've got time for tonight. So thank you to everyone who's joined in, who's asked a question, who's watched along with us. It's been a very, very successful first ever live stream for us, and we are absolutely buzzing that we're through. See you in Birmingham.